everybody, and welcome to another JChaseFilms live stream, wherein we will do something. My common promise, my constant promise, is that when we live stream, we will do something. That's my promise. Sometimes that something is just doing nothing. Sometimes that something is just hanging out and chatting and just being funny, and that's all that it is. But today, we are doing something. We're going to finish what we started on a previous live stream. On a previous live stream, you guys joined me as I was animating a little shot for the next... Oh, that's not everything. Oh, it is everything, but it's missing my my camera. I don't know why it's missing my camera. Far right group is probably just... I'll figure it out. Anyways, while I figure that out... Hi, how you doing? It must be thinking that there's, like, something scale-wise wrong with... Oh, does it think that there's a... Oh! Ah, I know what the problem is. The problem is I recently filmed something for the next SpongeBob in real life. Is the music loud? Oh, no, I was turning my microphone down. There's the music. Yes. We'll turn it down to there. That's a normal level for music. Sorry. There's a difference between when I adjust music in Spotify for myself and I'm just like enjoying my life. When I make the Spotify music louder or quieter, I forget that changes how loud it's going to be in the streaming software. So, yeah. So I'm going to turn my camera off for a second. Or, I'm not going to turn it off. I have to change the size of it though, because right now it's in 4K mode, and because I recently filmed in 4K for the SpongeBob in Real Life video. And every time I do that, it screws up my streaming setup. My streaming setup is in 1080p. So now the camera's going to be fully broken, so I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to fully unplug it and plug it back in, and it's not going to probably connect right away, so I'll have to press a little button. So I'm going to press a little button. Boop. Alright, this should work. There we go. So now we're in 1080p. We're not in 4K anymore, which fixed this. So that's all the problem was. The problem was it was very confused. We were in 4K, it didn't like it. Alright, there we go. What are we doing on color? I need to fix the chat bar. I didn't even see the chat bar because it wasn't on screen. Yeah, streaming program hates when I'm in 4K. They're like, dude, it's too big. Get small. Pop! Hey! It works. The chat was just broken because of 4K and now it was off screen. And it was off screen so I couldn't see that it actually wasn't up. Chat was not intentionally disabled. I have fixed it now. It is all fixed. What's the delay on today's stream? Did I forget to put the delay on the right settings? Hopefully it's not like a 15-second delay. No, 15-second is the normal one. 30-second is what I wouldn't want. Okay, so this is what we were working on last time. And we're going to finish this today. We're going to finish this beautiful animation. If I go out of this area, we can see what we've got so far. As we last left off, and I will turn off our reference. Or actually, so here's the funny thing. I had to pull the reference. This is literally a screenshot from the live stream. Because if you guys were here for the last live stream, the program crashed and I forgot to save and I lost everything. So, we're going to be saving today. We're going to press the save button once in a while. Isn't that a brilliant idea? No one's ever thought of that before in the history of editing and computer work. Saving your progress. We're going to do that today. That's the first. We're going to treat this like a tutorial. Tutorial part 1, save your progress. Now, I did get to screenshot these 3 frames from the live stream so that I was able to recreate them. Actually, Katrina recreated them because she's been doing more work on SpongeBob in real life these days than even I have. Yeah, saving every 10 minutes would be a brilliant idea. Brilliant! I couldn't find the autosave in Adobe Animate. Now, granted, I didn't Google it, but I couldn't find it myself. I didn't Google it, so maybe I should check that really quick. I'm just gonna quickly, how to auto-save Adobe Animate. Maybe it's pretty simple. Any way to enable autosave? Edit preferences. Okay, hold up, let's try this. Edit. Preferences. Edit preferences. And then, they're saying it should be in here. Oh, is there a check mark that I missed? Oh, it's called auto recovery. Oh, okay. Wow, I totally just looked over that. So auto recovery, it'll happen every 10 minutes now. Exactly what you requested. What are the other UI themes? Darkest? Ew. Gross. Light? Ah! My eyes! Lightest! Oh, that's very subtle. Between the two, I'm not going to use these. These are horrible to look at. But light is much better. I wish there was a middle ground, honestly. I kind of wish there was something between dark and light. These are very... It's probably... No, I don't know why they don't do that. Anyways, dark, we're going to keep it with dark. UI appear comfortable? Oh yeah, I forget. The only difference it does is it makes a difference in the... it's like the tiniest difference. It's just in that. So we're going to go with compact because I'm a professional. And professionals use compact, apparently. I don't know. Alright, woo! We fixed it! What type of new video is this? SpongeBob in real life. And it's one where they go to space. Or, you know, they will eventually. Hit the save button. I'm not gonna drink from the little spout from this because I'm more thirsty than it's gonna allow me to do. So I'm gonna have a big boy opening here. That's how a man drinks water. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so it has been recreated. Here's the background footage, by the way. This is what we're recreating. So this is my reference for Patrick, and the 3D model is the actual 3D model that we're gonna have Patrick be on top of. So where we have it currently is this. We have these two angles are done, and now this third one, this third one's a little broken, isn't it? This third one is a little bit broken. So I'm just going to fully delete this, clear out that keyframe, and we'll just shimmy it on over here. This is going to be very broken until I fix it, but for right now, this is going to be good. I actually need to switch the eyes as well, because the eyes are not currently correct. So clear keyframe, insert a keyframe, move them down, and that should be pretty good. Here, I can turn the body off and double check. Okay. So we're very close now to, I think we've fully matched what we just made in the last live stream. And now we can start working fresh. Oh, actually, there's one thing I didn't show you guys that is also in this file. Oh, is the rotation point on that eye, like, really off-center? How did that happen? Oh, gosh. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna reset this eye, because I think it's probably... Is it gonna be true here, too? No, this eye looks fine. Let me test this really quick, because I feel like if I do classic tween, it's gonna screw up, isn't it? Is it gonna pop? Yeah, that has a huge pop. Okay, we're gonna fix that. Remove classic tween, remove these keyframes, clear the keyframes. That's just a tiny issue that if you don't notice that you move the anchor point, it just fully screws up on you. It's such a silly thing. I hate it. You're a big fan? Welcome! Good to have you in the stream. Who's gonna be Gary? Just quoting SpongeBob in real life. Or not SpongeBob in real life, you're quoting the SpongeBob movie. That looks like a South Park eyes. That's funny. Alright, we're gonna... In fact, I want to remove this from my playlist entirely. Remove from the playlist. Good. Next. Okay, so there's one thing I didn't show you, and that's the arms. We have a start to the arm animation. Actually, I think we also did this at the end of the stream. So at the end of the last stream, I decided to just do the hand animation here, and so we still have that as well. So we're going to combine all these pieces and make it all one big old fancy animation. And I think I can delete my reference images now because I've got everything adjusted. So I'm going to delete my reference images, or at least turn them off. Please, please, please. That's what we're doing right now, Jonathan. I'm actively making a new SpongeBob in Real Life episode on stream. It takes us months to make a single episode. And for this video, it's taking us a year. We've been working on this video since last year. And yet, we finally got to start filming actual live action for this video. Most of the work for this video has been CGI and animation. But we finally have got the first... I have not seen Has Been Hotel. I don't think it's very much my style. I've heard of it. And I know that it's way too edgy for my liking. Okay, so the mouth is a little offset, so I'm just gonna eep. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna turn off this reference and we go forward from here. So I've got my drawing pen. I don't know where my glove is. I will have to find that if I'm gonna start using my drawing pen, but I guess we'll go without it for a bit. Where the heck did it go? I've got a Winnie with me, by the way. You can't really see her right now. She's below the camera in my chair, but she's nice and cuddling. Katrina is out for the day, out and about, and because she's out and about, Winnie is just like, oh, I've got nobody. She loves Katrina. She loves Katrina so much. All right, let's go ahead and do the mouth for this pose, or maybe we start the actual animation process. I think we're gonna go ahead and start the animation process for this. So I'm just gonna take the entire body, and we're gonna give it some pins, some little puppet pins here. We're gonna do one here, one where the eyes are, one at the neck, and then we'll keep two to lock down the base. All right, and now we'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's our anchor pins there, and now same thing on this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are what we're going to animate with. For this motion, do we want to have a little bit of flap back? Yeah, you know what? I feel like at the very beginning, we should have him actually fall back into this pose. So I'm going to make a keyframe right about here, and that's going to be... Whoa! Yeah, and then he lunges forward. So we're going to have him actually be a little bit forward before that happens. And we're going to have to move the eyes and mouth with it. But there you go. He's going to flop back at the start. So we'll go ahead and make a keyframe everywhere right here. Let's see. Eye, Captain. And the teeth are also... Alright, so these are all symbols. We're good. Oops, don't do that. Insert a keyframe. And then we're just going to move the rest of the eyes and stuff all this forward. Oop. Make sure the mouth doesn't overlap that edge. Alright, that looked good. It's very subtle. Maybe I can just flop the back of the head a little bit more. Okay. Man, maybe just flop the front of the head a lot more forward. Because it's so subtle. And I'll just move the eyebrows over. I gotta change the music, because this is not my normal work music, and it's, like, bugging me out. I'm actually gonna drop the eyebrows so that they can raise up really fast at the beginning. So he goes like, boop! Alright, let's do a classic tween. Why is it so slow? Frames per second is not going slow. It's at 30 frames per second, which is not quite true. Let's do 24. 24 is what we're supposed to be doing. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It's like going too slow. Is it because of the video footage in the background? It is. So it's gonna render slower with the video in the background, which is gonna be weird. So I'll just have to turn it off every time we have to actually watch the animation. So right now, alright, we're going to have this be an ease out or ease in. I always forget which one is which. I think ease in is the correct one. So it should be fast at the start and then slows down. Nope, that's the opposite. So ease out is what I want. So this should start fast and slow down. Yes. So he slows down into it, and then he's gonna fly back forward. And we'll just do this. Oh, so what I want to do for this is... Now these are all the exact same symbol, so I should just go ahead and be able to do this. Insert a classic tween, ease in and out, quart. And for this, I'm going to make the body go right close to where it's going to be in the next pose. So this is going to get really warped and weird, and it's probably not going to look good. But there's a solution for this. Because on its own, it's not going to be the finished animation. So here we go. We're just going to generally match the next pose. And now what it looks like is... see this like click? That click isn't going to look good at all. But if I were to do the tween right now, if I create the tween... It does actually look like it starts to go that direction. Now, it does something weird in the middle here, which is odd. So I might have to fix that myself. But we'll see that in a second. So now that we've done that, I'm going to probably do it the other way around in a second. First things first. Do I want to adjust that? I don't like how it goes. Yeah. Turn it into a keyframe. I'll just make this go straight up. There we go, that's better. So now see, there's still something weird about it. There's still some like weird warpiness. So what I'm gonna do is delete the second keyframe, or actually just drag it forward. We're gonna copy this. And what we're doing is we're actually gonna make the shape change in the middle of the movement. The middle of the movement is going to be the fastest part of it, and it's going to be the part that you're not going to notice when the swap happens. So we're going to paste the frame. Nope, wrong. Copy that frame. Paste that frame. Oh, is it getting confused? No, it isn't. Good. And now we do the opposite of what we just did. So just so I'm going to have a reference here, we're going to copy this frame here. And I'm going to set my reference to only look at the next frame. And now I'm just going to do the second pose and animate it backwards to the first one. I actually could have probably just animated it to the middle frame, and I'm probably going to do that instead. Let's animate to the middle frame instead, because that makes way more sense. Because that's what we actually have to match. And we don't even have to fully match it. If anything, we can be a little bit farther than it. So we might do something like this. And it might even be faster. So we'll see once it goes in motion, we might change it. The frame shot does look decent. Good. Decent is what we're going for. Clear the keyframe entirely, and now we do a classic tween. So the top face is easing in and out. So it starts slow, goes really fast, and then ends slow. So we just have to match that with this. We're just going to have this one be an ease in, correct? So it should start slow and go fast. And then we want this to be an ease out. So we're doing the two halves. Like these long pieces for the face is doing an ease out and in. And so for the halves, we just do the opposite sides. So we're going to ease out, boom. So we have ease out, ease in, and a middle frame. The middle frames look like they're kind of offset. No, they're good. We have 4 frames. There's 5 frames on each side of this, so it's perfectly even. Let's go ahead and make it more exaggerated, because as of right now, this is too... Also, you can tell that there's a stutter in the middle. So these need to be more separated. I'm going to just push this forward. It's not going fast enough in the middle, and you can visibly see when I swap the shape. And we'll just pull this back a little bit. This will probably make his head look like it whips a lot faster, too. That's already, like, to the eyeballs, that is now perfectly smooth. But I want to make it more intense. So we're going to make a stronger whip here, and we're going to make sure these are as strong. Alright, let's see if that looks better. Ah, nice. Okay, so we're going to have to animate the eyes and stuff like that, and the mouth isn't animated either, so this is just the beginning of it. I might even turn off the hands while I'm working, because they're kind of distracting. Oh yeah, this makes it way easier to see. So I like the body movement. I think the face needs adjustment, because it's not matching it. But yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's good. We're good pacing on the body. Let's match the face to it now. So it looks like the face is, at the beginning, lagging behind, and then it like clicks forward awkwardly. So we just need to match it now. Does it actually kind of match well here? Not really. It does lag behind, so we'll just go to this frame, insert a keyframe, make it not lag behind anymore. And in the next frame, why does it like rotate so much? There we go. Now there's another little tiny element here that will make this look better, and that's that in animation you always want to have motion be done in an arc. Motion in animation looks so much better. Like, for example, right now, the eyes, I think, are doing... Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's processing brush strokes here. Let me do this in green. That'll be very visible. The eyes right now should be doing this motion, just a straight line. If we look at it... All right, it's going sideways, so... If we look at that eye... Oh, wait a minute. The eye is just following a straight line. That is not a good motion. Animation looks more realistic when you have an arch, because at the end of the day, his spine is like this. And so if he moves forward with his spine, his eyes are going to move like in an arc shape. So what we're going to do is go to this middle frame and make sure his eyes are actually going up top. So we're going to grab the entire face even and make his face go in this arch. And this arch should make this animation look like 10 times better. Might even make his head be a little taller, because emphasizing that arch is going to be weird if his head seems short. So let's check this out. Let's see if that looks better. Yes, there's a little snappiness to it, and I think that happens in the middle. And I think it's this right here. So it might be that the mouth isn't lined up very well, or that I went too far with that arch. There we go. Now we're good. That looks way better already. Why do the eyes click like that? Is there clicking inside of here? It is! It's clicking inside the okay, so we'll fix this. Or maybe all I have to do is use a... it's a shape. Can I do a shape tween and it work? It did work. Alright, and is this moved at all? That is also moved. We'll just do another shape tween. And then for this eyelid, we'll do a classic tween. Or maybe we won't! What is happening? This classic... Oh, it's like really confused. And I bet you the anchor point got moved. As of right now, that did fix the snap on the eye. We'll do the same thing with the left eye. Or you know what? I'm just gonna remove the keyframe. Make a new keyframe. That's probably the more efficient way to do that. Rick Moranis version. If you could work for any animation company, what would it be? That's a great question. I'll answer that question after I say I've never seen Little Shop of Horrors at all. Marino's past Jonathan looks at the first 4 comments at the bottom, so whatever it is you want to tell him, ask him. He's gonna see it at the bottom of the chat. See, okay, but I check back. What I try to do is every like couple of minutes or so, I look back at chat and I just read everything on the page. More cartoony, but yet smooth. Trying to move Patrick while with the hands. Yeah, we're gonna have the hands match. We're probably gonna do the hands entirely separate and just have the arms be a connector between the two. That'll probably be the easiest way to do it. So to answer your question, if I could work for any animation company, what would it be? I feel like working for DreamWorks would be really cool because a lot of animators who've worked for DreamWorks seem like they've just done like a couple of shots in a movie and then that's it. So it'd be a cool thing to just do and then like, you know, you're kind of done with it. If that makes sense, you know, like I get to do it one time and have that awesome experience, have my work in an official film. Or not DreamWorks specifically, but like something like that. Pixar, something like that. Having something in a big movie, and then it might be small, right? Like I have one moment that I've made, and that's the only moment that gets to be in it. But it would be so cool. All right, is it the same frame here? Frame 5. Frame 5. So for some reason it got a little twisted, and I'm just gonna twist it down like this. Classic. Alright, let's fix that. Haha, that looks good. That looks really good. That tiny little motion of the eyelid actually sells this movement way better for some reason. I don't know why. Oops, don't want to do that. Alright, and I'll do a classic tween on the pupil. This is looking great. Do I like the eyebrows? I feel like the eyebrows do something weird right here. I don't know if I like this eyebrow. Also, how are we on the... Okay, so we need to adjust the pupils right now. The pupil... And did I originally have, like, really small pupils in my, like, first take at this? Let's see my first take at this. No, we have normal pupils, and then... I don't know, I guess. Maybe I didn't ever... I might have taken these screenshots from the wrong part of the live stream. Is a bird flying? Is a starfish flying a spaceship? We've lost faith in DreamWorks. Were both of those trash? Speaking of DreamWorks, Patrick's doing the Ever Circus as he is. Have you worked at DreamWorks? Would you direct your first animated film? Oh man. No, I'd probably just be an animator. I would be way too intimidated, legitimately, like, as the person I am, I would be too intimidated to direct, because I don't have maybe I could direct. If it was somebody else wrote the story, I would not have the confidence to write a story that goes into, like, a DreamWorks thing. I would not be a writer. I mean, I'd try, but if somebody hired me, I'd try. But I have no confidence in myself when it comes to writing. Directing I can do. I could be an animation director, on, like, a Pixar thing. But I'd be so worried about, like, if my writing is good. Because writing is such a tough thing to do well, and it's also one of the biggest things that really screws over projects. Like, you see big films that could have been better, and they're just bad because the writing was horrible. Alright, we're going to have the pupil ease... I think in is what I want. So it starts off slow and then just, like, whips up. But maybe not that exaggerated. Keep it kind of better. Maybe we do one of the crazy ones. We could do back. Oh, it's going back the wrong way. Let's do bounce. Ease in and out. Back. That might be better. Yeah, that's better. Let's see what that looks like in the full thing. Turn off my reference footage. Oh my gosh! Alright. Let's try that with the other people and see if it looks good for both. We'll do classic keyframe, we'll do ease in and ease out, back. That might look good. Oh gosh, that's fun! Alright, this left pupil goes too far up. I'm gonna fix that. And this is the tiny adjustments. You never realize how much you have to do tiny adjustments. Alright, there we go. What? Oh. So now we need to animate the mouth. Now the mouth is animated inside of this layer, so we can do everything inside here. I might want to do the exact same tweening. Yes, Jackson, everything is going well. Everything is going well. Working hard, getting a lot of stuff done, doing some crazy stuff for the video game right now, doing some good work on the SpongeBob stuff. I really need to actually, funnily enough, the footage that I was talking about that we filmed recently is still on my camera. I need to actually put the footage into my computer and add it to the edit for the SpongeBob video. But I've been working on other things at the moment. But things have been good. Katrina just bought me, she surprised me. I've been talking for a while about me and her playing Stardew Valley together because I've heard that a lot of couples play that game. It's a very good, like, game to play with your, you know, significant other. And so she surprised me by getting it for me yesterday. And so we played it a little bit yesterday, we played it a little bit today, right before the live stream that we just did right now. She just left the house. I'm loving it. I really like it. It's like Minecraft meets Animal Crossing, and it's very peaceful. It is a very, very peaceful video game. So I hope she's liking it too, because I think she is, but she's getting into it because at the end of the day, she doesn't see. Wow, that just worked. Look at how smooth that is. I didn't have to worry about it at all. That's awesome. I love when the computer just does the thing. Let's do ease out, Quint. Gonna have to dig your DS out now. I'm glad the installer is coming to you. Oh yeah, that's good. We're gonna have to add in these two lines that pop up. And the cheeks. Oh, the cheeks actually, they did well. They just turned off. So what we're gonna do is take this and do I like the motion? Do I like the motion? Let me see. I think it's happening too early. I'd rather the mouth stay open for a little bit longer. So let's copy the frames. Or you know what? Let's just make a frame here. It's a keyframe. Bring it down. I don't want it to change shape too early. Yeah, there we go. Is that good? Yeah, that's better. I like that. Also, now the mouth is like... Oh, it's because I made that bigger. Okay. Wait, we have to go in here and fix that. That is very carefully on the line of what is about to be like a weird blankness. Oh, it's not the blankness, actually. It's the teeth. So we're just gonna bring the teeth back. Alright, so now what I was saying, yeah, no, Stardew Valley is pretty fun and very calming. I was surprised though, because I just tried the fishing minigame in the game, and the fishing minigame is way more intense than I'd expected it to be. It's like kind of properly difficult, and it's a button spamming minigame, which is not what you'd expect from, like, I don't know, I really didn't have a lot of expectations for this game, and I'm just slowly kind of finding more out as we play it. Winnie's excited for the sirens. Every time she sees a siren, she might howl. You guys ready? No, hold up. I'm gonna show you howling. Here. I gotta unscrew the camera. But you're gonna see our dog howl. Alright, let me turn off the music so that you can hear this. I'm gonna howl to encourage her to do so. brighten this up. Oh! What was that? That wasn't your normal howl. That was hilarious. He just like talked to me. Oh! Good girl. Good girl. Oh, you're so cute. Oh! Look at that's what she does. She wags her tail and like spins in a circle. It's so darn adorable. Oh! She is the cutest, and she like gets really excited when she hears sirens, because sirens they sound like dog howls. Oh! Good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Yeah, I know. The sirens are so exciting. I had to show you guys that. She is so cute. Now I've got to awkwardly screw this back in. I need to get a tiny tripod that I can tilt. Because I can't tilt this tripod that I use on my desk, which is why I have to like fully unscrew the camera every time I want to use it. What happened to our cat? Oh, we still got both cats. And in fact, there's one of them. That's where one is. She's just hanging out. Like, why are you howling? What is going on? The cats get so off put by the howling. They're just like, what is this? They're just so like over it. They're so over the howling. All right, now I gotta adjust this back down. And focus. This is also the problem of using a real camera as my streaming camera. All right, there we go. That's good. Oh, I had to show you guys that. I hope you guys liked that. You weren't paying attention? Yes, rewind if you want to see some howling dog. How you doing? You want to come back over? You come back? Come on. Good girl. I love this puppy. I love this puppy. She is a good puppy. Now you have to be nice. I know I put you in my lap, but you have to let me work, okay? You have to let me work. I am streaming and working. This is all of the important things. There you go. Yeah, we have 2 cats and a dog, and so the other cat normally doesn't show up on the live stream because she's normally downstairs. She doesn't really, she's so much more like of a on her own kind of cat. She doesn't really hang out with us that much. But yeah, I'm so happy I got to show you guys that. We love her howl. It's the cutest thing in the world. She's so great. Doggo. Glad you're back to doing more SpongeBob. Yeah, indeed, indeed. All right, so we're gonna grab this line, and basically I have to just manually add it back in because the edges are here. Oh gosh, I have to like delete it from every. Okay, this is gonna be a little awkward, but I have to go through, and there's no way to like properly separate that. I don't know. We'll find out. Winnie, you're cute, but I can't just continue to pet your tummy. Let me control the keyframes. Let me control the keyframes! She knows exactly what I'm talking about, right? She knows what a keyframe are. What a keyframe is. What a keyframe do. So, oh, and it overrode that. Wait, why did it override that? I didn't want it to override the mouth. Alright, let's fix the mouth going through. Oh. And now I have to manually go in and delete it on every like area that I don't want the cheeks to be. So let me just delete these 3 lines throughout, and then it'll be easier to like do the big selection after that. Here's a test. Should have named her Howler. We didn't know she would howl. At the end of the day, the reason why we encourage her to howl is because she doesn't like bark or like use her voice at all. We never hear her talk at all throughout any day. And so we were like, goodness, she's just such a quiet little puppy, which is great because we don't necessarily want, like, we didn't want an annoying loud dog. So we love that she's super quiet, but we're also like, we were tiny bit worried and like, oh, you don't have to be so quiet all the time. Like, can you talk to us at all? Like, we wanted to encourage her to bark so that she could tell us that she wanted to go outside. That's the big thing. As dog owners, we want to know when she needs to go potty. And so we wanted her to learn how to bark at us. To go outside. She never really properly learned that, but now we just have fun, and she has cute howl, and that's kind of all we get is her howling. She has recently, though. It's really crazy. She just started barking at strangers who are up at our front door of the house. I think this is her finally getting more comfortable. I think she was just really scared and like wasn't used to being a pet, because when we rescued her, she lived most of her life in a cage. She was part of a dog breeding like little farm by some like random dude. It was not a very like professional or like well-kept situation, and she was in a very like unhealthy situation for herself. But we got to rescue her from that, and so she wasn't used to being in a home. And so I think now that she's comfortable and she's like actually in a loving home, she's getting more comfortable using her voice. And so when we have people going up to the front door, whether it's a male person or even some of our friends showing up, she'll start barking at the door. And so that's brand new. And it's so funny to see her like adapt and grow up and, you know, get comfortable with us and be a little part of the family. I know. Now the cat just jumped out of the room and she was about to go chase. Alright, it's fully deleting the tooth in that one area, and I don't want it to do that. I'm just going through now and fixing the mouth. Here, I'll have to fix it. I'll fix it myself. Do the line. Fill it with the tooth. And that should be lined up well. Yeah, we're good. We are good. I don't know if you guys have ever played this game, but the game this song comes from is, my gosh, one of my favorite Nintendo 64 games. I loved this game as a kid. Such a good game. Such a good game. You did watch your SpongeBob Real Life episodes and they were amazing. You're excited to see the new one? Yeah. I can't wait for it to actually be released. There is still so much work left to be done on it. I do a little bit regret doing something that had required so much VFX. Because it's oh my gosh, it's been a huge endeavor, and it feels like it's never gonna end. Alright, let's go with halfway through the animation, and I'm just gonna take this one, drag it down, squish it. Squish it like that. And for this, we'll just squish it as well. So it should hopefully look like both of these just kind of grow out of nothing. If I do a shape tween, and we'll do these in. Why did you turn white? Okay. Oh shoot, no, wrong way. Ease out. Sorry, my bad. There we go. I don't know if I like this mouth line anymore. So we might either remove it or maybe just change its color. That's fun. Alright, now with the full animation, let's look at all of the pieces put together now for the first move. Woo! Oh, that's fun. Oh, the pupils don't look right. Oh, maybe... They look right when I rewatch it, but they didn't look right on the first viewing, which means they're not going to look right. So, let's fix them. And not do that. Go back. Okay, so how can I fix the pupils? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with the pupils? Right now we have it as back ease in. Ouch, that should be good. I mean, I can just do like a quart ease. Kind of boring, but that might be easier to read visibly. There we go. You're patient. I'm glad you're patient. Patrick's face will look like when you try to smile on family pictures. Perfect. Alright, I think his eyes are just gonna be a little snappy and that's gonna be okay. The eyebrows I think I like. Yeah, he like freaks out. We can make him freak out even more, really. There's no stopping us. Gonna push that up. Push that up. So he goes real crazy. Woo. Ah, that's bad. Okay, so we're done with the first move, and now we have to animate the second move. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like on here. So he reaches forward. He then kind of does this little wiggle before the flip. So the flip doesn't really start until about here. So we're gonna get the wiggle started by putting a keyframe here. Mostly the face is just going to translate sideways. So the face can kind of just go, and then the body can fully just start moving in like this. Maybe get that arc again. I think I should be doing the arc pretty well there. Does that look good? Does it look like... That might be what we need. And then we'll just have an ease in. Classic. Classic tween. Ease in. And by the way, this is what work looks like. This is everything. Animating does take a lot of time. Yes, it does. This is for, again, 2 seconds of video. Less than 2 seconds. 1.5 seconds. That does look good, though. Maybe rotate the mouth a little bit. Rotate it. Bring it down, and maybe skew it. I don't know if I want to skew it. These are all these tiny little details to be like, what's going to look the best? That should look good, though. Alright, let's do it without the video file, so it goes normal speed. Alright, and now, should his eyes start looking the other direction? No, I think he's gonna tilt his eyes as we do the full thing. Alright, now it's the full rotation. And the eyes should be lined up well. I'm just gonna do a classic tween really quick, just to see what happens. Alright, so the mouth is good. The eyebrows are flip-flopping, so the eyebrows are wrong. Let's remove the classic tween. We're gonna clear the keyframe, and oh, that's the mouth. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because teeth is the top layer. All right, clear the keyframe and do the eyebrows again. Here's the keyframe. And I think what I want to do is like look at it a little bit closer. No, I have no advice for abstracting all of that. Also time consuming, yes. Alright. Oh, and I need to get rid of the little, like, squint. Otherwise, he's just going to be endlessly squinting. So, making this eyebrow a little bit shorter and this eyebrow a little bit longer. And maybe we have to have the whole face go down a little bit because I feel like his face is too high up on his head. Clear this keyframe. Now it looks this direction. Clear the keyframe. Do the same thing. Insert the keyframe. Make this move over. Awesome. Okay, great. So, whoop, and then he looks over. Is that a good look? I have to totally change the mouth. Do I want to have him have his, like, mouth open? He might. He might go like, "Wah!" Yeah, I feel like a full open mouth at this point would be best. So we're gonna have a full translation. And what we might do here is just make a new layer on the mouth part, which is this, right? Oh, it's just locked. Oh no, the teeth look horrible. Ignore that. Turn this off and figure out what kind of shape we want for this. We might get away with just wiggling these layers around. And I'd love to get away. Oh shoot, that's gonna mess up something. Hold on. Ooh, oh, can we just turn the cheek into a scared line? The little eye bag thing? Let's try. Can I click this whole thing and straighten? Well, that's probably gonna break and I'm worried that it is gonna break, but we're gonna find out soon enough. 90s style Pizza Hut? I don't think I remember the 90s style Pizza Hut. I could hand draw the mouth, but I've kind of, I don't know, we're just gonna try to wiggle these shapes around and make something look good. I'm doing like a creeper mouth. This looks like a Minecraft creeper. Wait, oh, is there nothing on this left side? That's funny. We might go full... That's kind of funny. That's really funny looking. Yeah, I like that. And then just actually move this. Oh, should I just have nothing? Should it just be fully gone off the eye? I don't know what I want to do with this. Oh, none of this looks good at all. I think the entire mouth needs to be dropped down. It's a good mouth shape, but yeah, I just don't want it to be over the eye anymore. If you can't tell, my face suddenly gets really like concerned when I'm animating a concerned character. When I design a character face, like if it's a smiling character, I'm smiling. If it's a frowning character, like I get into that emotion. It's something that I catch myself doing all the time. If I am working actively on a character's like emotion, my real life face matches that emotion. And I think a lot of artists do that. I don't know if I like the I'm trying to find this mouth shape that I like. Oh, maybe we go fully wide and have the mouth like extend the size of his face. When I'm doing SpongeBob art? Yes, I do it at the end of the stream. Alright. That good? Do I like it? Not with the teeth like that. I think I might just have to deal with it. I'm not like totally sold on this emotion. Maybe take the mouth up? No, mouth down is good. Oh, there we go. Keeping one cheek. One cheek actually looks good still. And maybe bring back a second one. I don't know. We're going to find out. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this cheek from this side because it actually looks good when we flip. And then transform, flip horizontal, and place it down on the opposite side. Yeah, I think we need to keep the cheeks for the whole shot. Now that being said, the mouth is currently overlapping over the edge of his body. So we probably need to fully add an extension. So the whole darn mouth goes up like this. This is gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird. I don't know. Let's just fill it in with some color and see what happens. I have no expectations for this, and I'm kind of hoping it doesn't look bad. Alright. Take pink, fill. Uh-oh, it's not filling. Okay. There's There's a hole. There's a hole in the system somewhere. Where is the hole? Okay, let's do the line mode, because this might make it easy to see. That looks so... Oh! This cheek isn't part of it, that's why. I still have to separately... Here, let's just add in our own. Boop. There we go! And now delete everything we don't need. You cried during Truman Show is rough. Yes, I am finishing this scene today. We should be done in half an hour. 8 o'clock is... Well, my 8 o'clock is when I aim to be done with this stream today. Do we like that? Let's turn on the teeth now. And... Oh gosh, it looks so crazy. Alright. This is not gonna work. I just know it's not, because as he flips his head... Okay. We're gonna try, and this is not gonna look good, but we're just gonna try. I'm just gonna turn on Shape Tween. Did the mouth just work? No way! It's doing so good. The cheek messed up. The cheek actually looks really bad. The cheek looks very bad. So let's go ahead and see if we can manually do the cheek again. We're gonna copy this, make a new layer, paste it, place it over, and then do the same thing on the secondary frame. And delete that, and do a shape change there. That should look better. Yeah, way better. So we'll have to fix the the fill not working correctly, but I'll fix that in a second. So the actual main thing I need to focus on is how does that look from the outside? Ridiculous. All right, so this is the full flip, and then mostly an ease out at the end. Do I want to have him flop a little bit? He goes forward, and then he has to go back. So, flip, 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 flip. We might have him go a little bit farther in either direction. Okay. I'm going to bring this entire thing back one frame, and we're going to make sure the eyes are adjusted for that. So this is now 30 instead of 31. Well, it doesn't like being 30, not 31. So let's go ahead and fix that for the eyes. I'm going to bring this forward and probably just do the eye animation now. So for the pupil, we'll do a classic tween and ease in and out. Same thing on this eye. Classic tween, ease in and out. Don't make that mouth a motion interpolation error. No, I got it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and save. I know that we technically have autosave turned on, but I'm going to save it right now. So we have our manual save, and it's completed and good. For the eyelid, I think I might have the eyelid go up a little bit before dropping down entirely. Or do a blink. Blink is probably the most convenient way to fix this. Yeah, so we're going to have him go blink right here. Right at the start of this, we'll have a blink. So insert a keyframe. Actually, we're going to copy this frame, paste the frame, and do our blink. Oh man. It'll probably look fine. Don't worry about it. It'll probably look great. Just remove classic frame. Blink. Oh shoot, Dad, there's two versions of it. I forget. Yeah, this is the higher up version. But this is the one I want to do anyways. And then we do that, and then we do open. Same thing with the left side. This is frame 20. Copy the frame, go to frame 20, and paste the frame. And now, boop, doop, doop, doop. And now the blink is done. Good. Now, obviously the eyes aren't moving, so it's gonna look weird in that. The whole thing looks strange in that aspect. This is gonna be a lot. Is it a full whip like that? Yeah. I feel like this is already the whip. But it's not. See how far away that is? Oh, he goes even farther. Interesting. Or my real life self goes farther. So in that case, let's go ahead and insert a keyframe here. Not a blank one, just an actual keyframe. So I'm going. So if I go farther, we're gonna make Patrick go farther. He's gonna whip really far. Whoa! Me channel, yes. Spider Sunny Patch Friends? I've never heard of that. I have never heard of Spider Sunny Patch Friends. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing that we did earlier where we have the two different poses of Patrick's body kind of meeting in the middle. So this is definitely the middle of the animation, although considering that I have, yeah, interesting. We're just gonna stretch this forward, have this get stretched back. Real tilted. Like, really tilted. So, okay, I would like to focus on just that for now. And then maybe at the very end, we kind of flop the back of his head back a little bit. Alright, let's try that with a classic tween here. And then we have to make this one go forward. So, insert the keyframe, and onion skin so I can see what's happening next. Oh, this is so far over. That is a big movement. Alright, we'll just do this. I might need to make an in-between middle frame because I don't think this is going to be very convincing. Classic tween. Let's look at that. It's actually not too bad. Let's ease into it a little bit with cubic. So it should start slow, right? Yeah. What do I want to do with this? Ease out, right? Ease out. So really fast. Boom. No, I kind of liked the standard ease. Hilariously enough, no ease. And then let's do ease in bounce. I don't know, I'm gonna try some funky stuff with this. No, definitely not bounce. Ease out bounce, unless it's ease out bounce. It's not ease out bounce. Back. Ooh, that's very nice. That's super like little subtle. I'm just gonna push the head, top of the head forward a little bit. Oh man, I think that's it. Forward and then move. Look at that. He's just a big floppy guy. It's all these little subtle movements. They look great. Now we match the eyes to it, I think. And the hands. Then there's the hands and everything else. Looks like a finger. It looks like a thumb. Oh, now the face doesn't even match up into it anymore. It does here. Ah, so I never actually adjusted the face on this side. Is it actually animating in between here? Is the mouth changing? Yeah, it is. Oh, but it clicks over too fast because this is not frame 26. Same thing probably needs to happen to the eyes. 26 and 26. All right, there we go. Yeah, now the mouth is properly updating. So it should be like... And then I'm gonna have the eye start to like separate and gap, because as the eyes parallax oddly, they're just gonna look different, you know, as they. I'm also gonna remove this from my playlist. I'm gonna remove all of the YouTube lo-fi stuff because I don't like them anymore. Where's Easy Sunday? Move from this playlist. Remove from this playlist. There's one more, I think, somewhere. No more lo-fi. Alright. Better. Video game music is better. I just saved again. He looks like a bowling pin. Who you calling Pinhead? I'm noticing his head is going straight sideways instead of actually arcing. So I'm gonna fix that and give it an arc. And I'm gonna add a keyframe here just to add more arc. Let's look at this in onions. So, that's a big flip. What's happening there? Is it even moving here? Okay, it looks like I'm manually doing the keyframes now because I don't like what the computer did. So, manually making that better. Whoa, that is so smooth. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome. Alright. What you munching on? That's a backpack! Hey, can you not munch that? I know, there's a little piece of like cardboard in there, but I'm gonna save that. I'm not supposed to munch it. You're not supposed to munch that. There you go. No munching it. Do not munch it. Do you want up? You can come up. Good girl. Good girl. You gotta hang out. You have to hang out. Don't mess with my earbuds. Alrighty, so going forward, we now can animate the eyes and face and all that stuff and make them match in. Do I like where this is? Sort of. Yeah, because it's going to be on that side and then it's going to flip over. Let's just try. What's this ease? This ease is no ease. So we'll just... Classic tween. No, actually, I don't want no ease. I want classic ease. Oh man, I don't know if I like it on this. I feel like I actually need to have the face ease. Maybe ease out. Not sign. Sign, I don't ever understand. It almost looks like a straight line. I feel like it's the one that I'd never need. What do I not like about it? It just feels like it stays still. It looks like the face doesn't... Oh, you know what? How about this? Let's make the face go up higher on the head. That way, hopefully, it ends up looking, I don't know, like something interesting. Oh no, now it's getting weird. I don't want it to tilt just yet, that's the problem. Also, I need a fully new middle frame. Because this body shape right here looks horrible, so I need to draw a new middle frame for that. Right, so he starts moving backwards. And then the body feels like it just doesn't go, like, motion with it. I feel like we need to move this to the side each time. Like I know it's... Maybe that's what's wrong. The flop was too floppy. Maybe we get his head to be entirely on the opposite side. Like, this is now where he's flipped. Eh? Sort of. Whoa, what's going on here? It just clicks. It's my easing, isn't it? Classic ease. Just haven't moved with it. Okay, that's better. This is where you have to like fine tune and find what looks good. Okay. So we need to adjust in the middle here and have the eyes kind of separate from each other. He looks like a Cartoon Network character. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, that's better already. Okay. Tiny little adjustments. There we are. We are going to swap the eyes on the opposite side and make them behind each other, but I just want to make sure the motion looks good, and then I'm able to do the layering better. Hi, Winnie. Why does the mouth reset there at the end? It's because the mouth goes to frame 36. What's wrong with that? Huh? Huh? What's going on there? Oh, it's because I don't have enough frames in it, maybe? Because on this frame, it should be on 31. Aha, got moved. Hi, Winnie, what's up? She does this whenever she wants to ask to go outside, so I'm afraid that's what she... Did you see her eyes? Here, let me show you that again. Let me show you again. It's like... Oh, she took my earbud out. She took my earbud out. Hey, Winnie. Do you want to go outside? Do you see that like, concern and like, what did you just say? What did you just say to me? Hey, yours all screwed up. Hey, Winnie. Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take her outside. She's got to go potty. So, see you back in a little quick second. All right, I'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, we are back. You can't even see her. Hello, everybody. How do you... Because I always have to pick up... Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. Her bathroom break ended up becoming mine. And no, that does not mean that I went outside. But it's more that as I was walking, I'm like, oh gosh, whatever I ate for dinner, I gotta go right now. And so I actually pulled her back inside really fast. She didn't even get to finish her bathroom break. I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I had to run to the bathroom myself. And then I walked her again because she didn't end up doing anything the first time. She didn't do anything the second time either. So I think she just wanted my attention and was slapping my face. Nonetheless, hey, we're back. Snuck out of your dog gate, went upstairs and oh no, that's the worst. She hasn't, well, she actually did recently poop inside the house because she's had an upset stomach and couldn't hold it, I guess, or she did it overnight and we didn't know. But that's the worst. Having to clean it up on the inside is the worst. Plan to make a full-length movie this of your life for the Revenge of that Rich Kid someday. I'd love to. You miss your dog? I'm sorry, man. I miss my, unfortunately, one of the dogs that I've had a long time in my life passed away. And currently those dogs are my parents' dogs. And it was so sad. I was actually at least able to be there for his final day. But it was very sad. He was a good boy. And his brother, we had two dogs that were brothers, and one of the two brothers died. And so we still have the other one, but big oof, it was sad. It was really sad. And now every time I see that dog breed out and about, I'm just like, ah, I'm just reminded of him. Reminded of a little puppy. Because he was a good boy. He was a little runt of the litter. Very, very cute, very... His name was Bumblebee. And Bumblebee was a good boy. Can you spend a real life with them trying to search for the perfect SpongeBob? That's a pretty funny concept. That might be a good YouTube short. Uh-oh. I realized I wasn't adjusting the initial frame, so this might have screwed it up out here. It did. So we're going to press the keyframe here, and then just drag this back. No one has to know. No one has to know. There we go. Now, when do I want him to open his mouth fully? Because I don't want it to... Probably right around here. Insert a keyframe. And delete everything on the bottom. Oh, that's everything. Okay, wait a minute. Turn that off. Connect through. So basically all I want... Excuse me? What's connected? Okay, there we go. I guess it wasn't over the line, and now it is? Alright. Weird. So I'm just gonna have the bottom jaw kind of open up. And then it gets to freak out fully. So we'll go right in the frame beforehand, insert a keyframe. You're a big fan? Well, Eli, glad to have you here. Definitely the, I mean, I guess it would have to be the old one. I don't know. When it comes to filming the popsicle, that's the problem. It's like, I don't think I could access the old popsicle. I'd only have access to the new one, wouldn't I? Here, we're just going to copy the whole darn thing. And then turn that off. Do the same thing we just did. What happened? That was weird. I actually... We're gonna keep working. I don't know what just happened that was really weird. It like updated the background frame. Alright. Do 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 do. I don't know what happened at all. Alright, so this is gonna be the bottom jaw. So if I delete all these edges. And then just select it. It's gotta make it difficult for me. If it's not difficult, what's the point? Alright, so right around there. Copy the frame. Paste the frame. Bring it up. So now we got a nice little jaw opening animation. And now he's gonna go like, "Rah!" And then we have to draw like the teeth and stuff, or the tongue and stuff underneath. So he's actually doing something and he's actually revealing something. And then adjust this frame. All these tiny little adjustments. We good? We good? Oh, until the mouth needs to be bigger. Next time when Animating Patrick, try to add some gradients for some dark shading. We add a gradient, we add the shading in After Effects. So the shadows that we normally do for SpongeBob in real life, we do in After Effects. I could technically show you how I do that. I don't know. We'll see if I have the time. If you guys want another work stream in the future, I can have a work stream where we finish the render. Like, I'll render the 3D model without my green screen reference, and we'll finish this up, and I'll do all the shading and stuff. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Because we're gonna end this stream when the animation is done. We're not gonna go through all that other stuff. Alright, so teeth go down. Just gonna insert a keyframe here, and we're going to make it bigger. Make it biggerer. Oh, more biggerer. More biggerer. Alright, we're good. Hopefully this just works when I shape tween it. Oh, it didn't. It didn't work at all. It broke. It broke entirely. That looks horrible. That is hilarious. Alright, I just have to manually fix it now. So this is the first frame that you can see outside of... Why is it not letting me... Oh, because it's thinking that it's being weird, yeah. Alright, so bigger. Bigger. Boop. When you have to manually fix stuff like this is the most boring part of the job. Here. Insert a keyframe. I could just do it like this. That is way more efficient. I don't know why I didn't try that earlier. And then insert keyframe here. Bring it out. Dude, I already miss, I like Christmas time, man. I like the Christmas music. I like all the snacks and stuff. I'm already starting to miss it. Is that weird? Why can't I select it? Oh, is it because I'm too close to everything? Oh, goodness, it doesn't want me to select anything. I bet you there was, a little bit of pink layer that I couldn't see. It looks very robotic right now. Hopefully it won't look that... Oh, why? Why does it look like that? Alright, this is also putting me to sleep. Can you animate Patrick eating that patty toy from the one episode where he says, "If I can't have it, no one can"? Eh. The teeth moving up and down reminds me of the old mouth off. That's funny. I don't know if I ever used the mouth off app, but I feel like I know what you're talking about. Was there an app that I just had a mouth on the front side of it, and it was about it could make talking sounds or something? I'm vaguely remembering what you're talking about, but not well enough. I'm just trying to remember what that is, and I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. All right, there we go. Finally. And I guess put the tooth up. Whew! Does that look good? Sort of. I'm going to cut this down until it's barely safe. Barely safe in the safe zone. Alright, there we go. So now that gives us more time for it to not show up on the top of the cheek. In fact, the entirety of that doesn't show up on the top of the cheek. I'm also going to stretch this out. Nope, not that. So it's barely in the safe zone. Good. Save us more time before the animation has to change. We'll also stretch this up. Alright. Oh, I saw it! I saw it for a second. What was that? You thought you could hide? You thought you could hide from me? Oh, it's there again. Why are these... I thought I fixed this already. There we go. Alright. Man, the mouth is proving to be very difficult. Normally the mouth is not something I have to worry that much about. Turns out I have to worry about it a lot today. Alright, let's see this in the full motion. Forward. Whoa, yeah, it looks great. Let's turn off the footage to see it in full time. Okay, so the tongue really needs to be more on the left side because we have to be ready for him to be, flipping over. Oh, this is awesome. There is some weird little glitches I have to fix. You're big, glad to have you. It ain't in the US anymore. You put it to your face and it really keeps remembering. That's funny. Oh, so just it took your speaker, whatever you were saying into the speaker, it would reset? That's funny. So I'm just gonna go to this pose here, and I'm going to barely fill in the mouth interior. Here, where's my glove? I actually need my glove if we're gonna do the SpongeBob art. So where am I missing it? I gotta look. It probably fell down to the floor somewhere. And now when he's walking up to me like, why are you over here? What you doing? What you doing? I'd say, oh, there it is. It's like all the way over there. Yeah. Ah. Hi. Good to have you, Winnie. Here, I need to move my chair up. There are some parts of it. Yeah, there's a lot of little glitches I'm gonna have to fix. So again, this shot's probably gonna take me even longer. Did any of you guys want to see the shading? Love to see that. You did a time-lapse how to edit stuff a few weeks ago. You want to see it? Okay, cool. So then this might be one of the last streams we actually animate it, and I'll probably try to do a little bit of animation. I will animate more on this before we do another work stream, because I'm getting very tired. But before I fully get tired and do the SpongeBob art, let's go ahead and draw a tongue and continue the animation. The hands are kind of a straightforward process. I will show you what that's like, but it's going to be very simple because all I have to do is just follow the 3D model. Like, it's a really simple process. So that could be borderline boring, I think. Okay, how big is that? Cool. We'll just paint right barely inside. I don't need to have it be that big because the mouth is going to get smaller, or it starts smaller, so I want to make sure that I don't have to edit it too much. Kind of went too low on that side. Oh, okay. This layer, fill it there. And then we do the tongue. Does it get visible ever? Oh, wait, let's pull it back to here. It does get visible. Wait, why is the teeth? Alright, there we go. Also removing this song. The country, like, style music. There's too many calming songs. Sure, we'll go with Prehistoric Kelp Forest. Now this actually might be simpler because I can just do, hopefully, a nice, simple, I don't know, distort. I'm just gonna wiggle this in there. Does that work? Does it just work? Oh, it does. Good. We'll make one more layer for the tongue. Grab Patrick's tongue color. We'll go to a brush size of 6. He's freaking out, guys. He's freaking out. I don't know what to tell ya. He is absolutely freaking out. All right, we're going to turn this. Should I turn it into a symbol? Probably. Or just a... Okay. When it first is visible... Hi! He's rotating his head, so when it's first visible, I'm probably going to have it be almost in the center of his mouth, and then it moves to the side. So it moves all the way down here. And my solution for having it show up on the bottom corner there, I'm actually just going to make a mask. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate the red fill. We're going to duplicate it, and we're going to make that be a mask. So this saves us the work of having to fix it. So we're going to make it a mask, and boom, fixed immediately. No problem. Classic tween. Let's have it be an ease in. Maybe not quart. Maybe just cubic. Nope. Not ease in. I always forget. I feel like they do it the wrong... They use the wrong wording. Shoot, that's like really too much. Quad? Also, the tongue is like too high up. Alright. Unlock. Turn the mask back on. There we go. That's a better position for the tongue. And now, if we look at the whole thing... Ah, look how natural that looks. Look at how natural that is. That's awesome. So there's definitely some lines I have to fix up on the cheeks. But basically... Oh, it doesn't move at the end. So we need to, like, go back, and then it flops. Hopefully this is really easy to do right here. So... I'm going to subtly do a little adjustment here. And then take the whole darn thing. Does that look good? Yeah, that matches it very well. Classic tween all the way, and then the initial one was a back ease out. So... ease out, and we go back. Alright, what is that one? Oh, that one click is... Oh, the mouth is weird! How do we fix the mouth? Might need to do some adjustment. I need to make a new body shape, that's the problem. This body shape does not look realistic at all. Also, there's a snap in the, where the dots on his head are. It's so close to being done, though. Look at this. We've gotten so far progress. I'm gonna save it really quick. Good, saved. What would you think if, Howard Bland... Who's Howard Blandy? Works for Mr. Burns. You 100%ed Rehydrated a few months ago. That's fun. Dude, Rehydrate... Battle for Bikini Bottom is such a good game. Battle for Bikini Bottom is a masterclass in game design. It is just too good. There's also a snap on his tummy here. I don't know if it's noticeable, though. It probably won't be. If anything, that one actually looks good. That snap looks like a good snap, because it kind of makes him look like he's like really lunging forward. The second snap is not as good, because that's very like noticeably click. Alright, so what we need is to redo this frame. So this is our body. We're going to go in a frame above it and do our onion skin. Look at the left and right. And we're going to make a new one. I need my marker, ma'am, so don't drop it. Marker. Alright, fill that in. Or click that color. Alright, so what we have is we need... I kind of need it to be like... Yeah, it's like so far over here. I'm just going to go like that. I'm being very careful. Alright, that should be good. I think I might just love that. Let's see. That's a great shape! That is a great Patrick shape! First try. Love it. Love it. Okay, cool. Let's go and get the lines. Sorry, I'm like my nose is running and I'm just like Oh right, I need to do the dots on his body. So here's what I'll do to make this a bit easier for me to see. Which one's the dot color? It's this one, right? Yeah, because the other color is his belly button color. So, right? Is the dot color? I think it is. It looks like right now we don't have that being the dot color. Can I fix that? There's no way to go in here and, like, change it. Oh well, it's fine. For this one shot, his colors are incorrect, and I don't think a single soul will notice. Not a single person is going to be like, oh no! One of you guys are going to go to the comments of this and be like, oh no, the dots are the wrong color in this one scene. How could you do this to us? Alright, anyways. I'm just going to color over them right here so I know where they are in the previous pose. And then color over them here so I know where they are here. And then we're going to turn off this layer, insert a blank keyframe, turn back on our reference, and now I just got to go in between the two. So this is going to go up here. Wow, these are like really close to each other. Is that why it looks so weird? Yeah, it just like shifts over in the middle. Middle, middle, middle. So that should give a transition here so it doesn't look like it snaps so harshly. Will it work? Wow. Wow. We'll find out soon. wait, let me delete the extra dots. And I might also take that pose that I've now drawn and make it go a little bit farther. Ooh, yeah, how does it look like on the dots? Way better! Way better! We're gonna have it be there for 2 frames though, because it's still kind of awkward right here. I don't like this body pose. And is the line too small? I think I made the line too thin. Should be 8. Have a good one, Jax. Thanks for being here. I've never played Yoshi's Woolly World. Is it sad that there's more Mario games than Yoshi? No, I love Mario games. I love Mario games. Mario games are great. How many Yoshi's games are there? Hey, Winnie, don't step on my keyboard. Oh, did that perfectly line up? Perfect. Okay, so now I want to replace this with this. So I'm going to copy the frame, I'm going to paste the frame, and I just kind of... Yeah, I'm going to do the puppet pin thing because it's going to be more efficient. And now we just wiggle it into place. Look at that. Wow, this is amazing. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying out loud. Oh, and I can like wiggle the belly that way so it kind of like flops into position. That might make that look better. Alright, click off of it. So we start here. I'm gonna unexaggerate this because that is a bit too much. There we go. That's way more natural. Alright, so what's that big click happening? Is that the cheek? Let me turn the mouth off for a second and see if that's what's causing that weird thing. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, by the way that we've gotten this far, I can go ahead and, on this frame, swap the eyes. So eyes... Actually, I can do it on this frame. Yeah, we're going to do it. No, we're going to do it in the next one. Because I like it being overlapped there, but here we need it to be smaller. So, insert a keyframe. We're going to make a new layer. Make this layer be below the other one. Drag all the frames for the other eye and put it on the bottom, and then put a blank keyframe here. And now, boom! It's the same animation, but they overlap the right way now. And we're also going to go into this eye and add a blank keyframe for that. So now the wrinkle is gone. Oh, I need to make that happen sooner. There we go. So now, The eyes look perfect! The eyes are perfect now! Let's turn the mouth back on, because I'm pretty sure the mouth is what's causing that weird glitch. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So let's fix that. Oh gosh, there's so much to... I think that might be the thing that I fix off camera. I think we're going to go ahead and do the SpongeBob art for the stream and be done. So just so you know, what I'm going to have to do next is the arms, right? Like I've got like this very small bit of... Like the arm starts to grab the steering wheel, but I have to do everything else and trace the 3D model, basically. That's going to be a lot of work. But you can kind of see how the arms are going to match up with the 3D model here. It's going to look, it's going to look good. Cartoon with that and having him be in the actual ship. So the next stream that we do for this shot is going to be the shading and compositing. So we're actually going to put shadows on him, give him the SpongeBob in real life, you know, style. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and do SpongeBob art. Whew, it's been a long day, and I'm a tired man. SpongeBob content wheel, let's see what we get. Here, go girl. Okay, plus baby. So, he's going to be a babby. We know he's going to be a babby. But he's also going to be something else. You know what else he's going to be? He's also going to be... It's Patrick art. Ghostbusters baby! Woohoo! Awesome. Let's remove that from the wheel. Not heavy metal. Ghostbusters. Baby. And the style is going to be... Bumpity-bumpity-bum. Style is gonna be... Use the Ghostbusters 2 baby for reference. No line work. Interesting challenge. Interesting challenge. Copy. This is a lot of things. This is a lot of things. But it's also going to be one more. One more. That's not the style. That's the content. It's Baby Ghostbusters. Codename Kids Next Door. Whoa, okay. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. No, okay, Codename Kids Next Door. I don't know if Codename's Kids Next Door style is gonna look good without outlines. I feel like they rely on outlines. Here, let's, okay, that is not the kind of style images I want. Characters. I forgot that their names were just like number 1, number 2, and stuff like that. Okay. This without line work? I can try. I can certainly try. Alright, we'll pull that up as a reference on top. Let me get the chat next to it. Get the timer. Go over to our empty canvas. Make this a 1080 by 1080. Fit it in. Boom. Good. Awesome. Making progress. Look at us. Look at us go. Setting up the SpongeBob art. You've never seen something more interesting than setting up SpongeBob art, right? Alright. Timer for kids. I'm probably going to keep it at 10 minutes. Mainly because not having to do outlines means I have less work to do. So things will be done pretty quick. Alright. It's going to be weird. I'm probably going to do a lot of layers to make this work. Because otherwise, outlines are how I kind of like... Outlines are a good crutch to rely on to actually make the art look good. So we'll see if I can do this. We'll find out. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go! Alright, so first things first, head and body shape. We're gonna go with Something like this. So that's the head shape. I don't know how I'm gonna represent a nose. You know what? Here's what I'll do for that. Let's draw an eye. Oh. Lock that there. Draw an eye, fill it in, and then I'm just gonna like accentuate the missing part. Yeah, that works. Sure, that works. And now let's go to SpongeBob's blue portion of his pupil. I need to paint in over mode. And then the black portion of his pupil, which this is not line work. He needs to be a baby too. He needs to be a baby. I mean, I'll just kind of draw it cutesy and we'll call that a baby. Alright. At the end of the day, aren't they all children in this show? They're all babies. They're all big babies. Alright, a little bit less of an eyebrow on that left side. We're also going to add in the nose here. Oh wait, I'm drawing with a brush. I can't see when I'm drawing the nose. Should I draw it kind of like their cartoon style? How would they draw it? They would do it like this. And then we'll just drop out a little bit of the eye. Okay. That's interesting. And now, let's do the mouth. Kind of basing it as much as I can off of the... Again, not having line work really ruins the style of it. You lose a lot of the stylization that would come out of just having darn lines in the thing. Let's go into paint inside. Paint selection, I guess. There we go. This is gonna look like a weird, like, epic face drawing. I don't want it to look like a weird epic face drawing. That's weird and not epic. Okay, good. Nope, not good. I was wrong. He said very incorrectly. How much time we have? Still 6 minutes. Ugh. Let's do... I don't think this is line work if it's a texture, right? Well, they wouldn't even do that, would they? Oh, you know what I will do? Give him a little cheek. Better. Better. Hey, Roma Blocks, how you doing? At a pacifier? Sure. We can give him a diaper. I don't know how to draw a diaper with no outlines. Diapers are so distinctive by them having, like, lines on them to show the wrinkles. So, here's what we'll do. Can we change the background color, please? Please. Wait. Document. Great. We're halfway through. Okay. Diaper. What did I do wrong? Oh, I still am on the wrong drawing mode. A, B, and paint. Normal now. Okay. Baby slimy sponge. Is he a baby slimy sponge? Is that what's happening? Oh my gosh. It's doing the thing I hate, and I never know what causes this. But I click something, and starts drawing in the weird mode. Okay. That's diaper. Legs. Oh, should I actually have, like, a portion of this? You know what's funny? I'm not gonna have outlines, but I am going to have, like, very hilariously interesting shoes. Because in this cartoon, they have very interesting shoes. Like, that's a very distinctive part of this cartoon. So we'll do that, and then add a little black portion of the shoe. And there we go. This just looks like a weird minimalist art. Alright. Is this gonna be good? Probably not. But I will have tried my best. Let's just do like a gray here. Paint inside. And just give some sort of texture in there. This isn't an outline. It's not line work. It's just, this doesn't look like a diaper anymore. Now it looks like he's wearing some karate uniform. Now it kind of looks like a diaper. Okay. 2 minutes left. What do I need? What do I need? What am I missing on the prompt, by the way? Did I get everything in the prompt? Hold up, let's pause. Stop. Let's look at the prompt really quick. I don't want to mess up anything. Baby Ghostbusters. Okay, I've got 2 minutes to implement Ghostbusters. Well, we can just give him the backpack. I'm gonna center him before we start the timer again. I got 2 minutes for Ghostbusters. Let me pull up Ghostbusters now. It's actually not bad. It's very stylized, and it's not bad. Alright, so Ghostbusters, what does their proton pack look like? It's called that, right? That's what it's called? Alright, it's just like this oddly black, like it doesn't actually look very distinctive. Alright. I got so little time. I'm gonna preemptively give myself the color. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. What are you worrying about it? Why are you worrying about it? Start. Alright, go. Alright. Backpack strap number 1. Fill it. Backpack strap number 2. Fill it. Sweet. Get the main color again. Go in. Boom. Good. Draw that. Good. Awesome. Fill it. Oh no, fill it. Alright, great. Next up, layer. Let's go with, we're gonna go with like dark gray. And we'll go with, I mean, at this point, something like this. Boop, boop. And then we will, I'm just trying to figure out how you would represent the Ghostbusters ghosting. I'm in the wrong painting mode. I'm in the wrong color, too. What's going on here? That looked very bad. Okay. Good layer. Bottom. Fill this in. And then keep the dark. Fill that in. New layer. I don't know, we're probably under this one. Where's the layer? Where's the layer I want? Where's the layer I want? Boop. Great. So we're good. 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 Okay. Nope. That was weird. Keep it skinny. So close. Come on. Wow, that's a lot of layers. I never do this many layers in SpongeBob art. Oh my goodness. Did I succeed? Did I succeed in the Herculean effort of 4 different things in one piece of art? And it kind of looks good? And I did it in 10 minutes? Those aren't lines, look how thick they are. That's color. To be fair, I probably could have given him eyelashes and it would... No, actually, we don't need to do eyelashes because we have eyebrows. Those aren't lines. It's color. Next, you're gonna tell me this thing up here is a line. I wish I could have made a little pipe connecting. If there was, if you guys give me one overtime thing, it would be literally just this. Boom. Now he's actually like connected. Like that would be my one overtime thing if you give it to me. All right, cool. Done then. I'm done. Let's do our background color because we always do our background color after the fact. I think this deserves a gradient. This one is worthy of the gradient. So we're gonna go up here, go to linear gradient, and we're gonna have, I think just black to like green might be good. I don't know. We'll try. Shoes are black. So maybe just change the black to like a dark green? Is that dark green? That's so bright. No, it didn't change. There we go. Actual changes. Alright, that's better. Hey, look at that! Awesome! Woo! Well, well, well! That was something. That was something indeed. Thank you everybody for being here. It's been a good stream. I really appreciate you all. Glad you got to hang out. Come on, Winnie, say bye. She does this little bunny hop and it's the cutest little thing. Winnie is happy you were here as well. I know, she might seem, look at her little like Charlie Brown sprout. What are you doing? I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. I really appreciate y'all being here. Add gradient to the sponge too. I could add a gradient to the sponge too. I think it might not look as good with his nose though. And we did get a 2-hour stream, yeah. It's a bit of a rare occurrence recently. I've been super tired. It's been a very busy season of life, so I appreciate you guys with your patience of having shorter streams. But work is work, so I guess working while streaming makes it possible to stream for longer and not feel like I'm, you know, I don't know. I'm very tired actually, so I'm excited to relax with the stream. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Without further ado, peace out and see you Saturday. Woo!